right, we're going to go ahead and get some more practice. So if you haven't had a chance, get this problem, y equals 2/5 x plus 8 down. We're going to go through the point -2, 7. And I want you to try this one on your own. So press pause as soon as I'm done talking, and then try the problem and hit play when you're done to check. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our slope, which is 2/5, and our y-intercept, which is +8 of our current equation. Our new slope, or our new m, is going to be the opposite reciprocal, so it's going to be -5/2. So now we can go ahead and write our new equation. Y minus y1, which is 7, times our slope of -5/2, times x minus -2, which would be x plus 2. We can go ahead and we can distribute the 5/2, giving us y minus 7 equals -5/2 x, and the 2's will end up canceling, so we have -5. So then we can add 7 to both sides, giving us an equation of y equals -5/2 x plus 2. I'll do that one in red, and we'll go ahead and graph the other equation in blue. So when we do this problem, we go up 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for y-intercept, and 2/5, so up 2 over 5 or down to back 5, which will also give us a nice point as well. So then we have our first line, and then our second line crosses at +2 and has a slope of -5/2. So you can go down 2, 3, 4, 5, forward 2, or up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back 2, and then connect your dots. My line's a little crooked, I apologize. And you have your two perpendicular lines. Now, question comes up of what happens when the line is horizontal or vertical to start with? Well, our steps are actually the same as when they were horizontal or vertical and we were looking for parallel lines. Step 1 is going to be to graph that given line. And remember, if you need to, make an XY table. Our graph says x is equal to -4. So I'm going to put -4 for my x's. I'm going to put a 0 in there. Let's go with -3 and +3. So then I can graph those points. So we've got -4, -3. Remember, always go left or right first, contrary to what slope is. -4, 0, and 4, +3. If you notice, we have a beautiful vertical line that we are going to be looking at here. Now, step 2 again is going to be to plot the given point. Our point that we are plotting is 7, -3. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 1, 2, 3, which is our point right here. So then step 3 is going to be to graph the line through the point that is, I apologize, not parallel, perpendicular. To the given line. And so when I do that, it is perpendicular, which means it's going to be at a right angle. So if it's vertical now, our perpendicular line is going to be horizontal. So I've just drawn my horizontal line. Step 4 will be, is it an x equals or y equals line? Well, if it is perpendicular, before this would be like saying x, we have x equals 1x plus 0y equals -4, which if you solve for y, you would get a slope that is undefined. So now we have something that's opposite. We know this slope is 0, so it will be y equals, because this would be like saying y equals 0x plus something. So then step 5 is going to be that piece of writing the new equation. So now we have y equals, and it crosses at -3, so it's y equals -3. Now, what I need you to do is to go ahead and try the 2 you try it problems. Bring any questions you have with you to class tomorrow, and make sure if you can to write your summary.